God says, stop what you're doing right now. There is something deeply important your heart needs to hear before you walk away. Don't ignore this message. My beloved child. Before you continue with your day, before another distraction takes your attention, before another thought fills your mind, stay with me. Just for a little while. Do not hurry. Do not scroll away. Simply allow your heart to become still. Because there are moments that quietly change the direction of a person's life. And this may be one of those moments. My child, you have been carrying questions that no one else knows about. Questions you never asked aloud. Questions that visit your mind. When everything around you becomes quiet, you smile. You keep moving. You continue doing what everyone expects. Yet deep inside, there is a part of your heart still searching, still hoping, still waiting for peace. I know that feeling. I have watched every silent battle, every hidden disappointment, every prayer you whispered, believing no one was listening. I heard every word. Not one tear escaped my attention. Not one moment of weakness made me turn away from you. I have been with you from the very beginning, and I remain beside you, even now. My beloved child, do not think you found this message by accident. There are countless voices competing for your attention every day. Voices filled with fear. Voices filled with doubt. Voices telling you, you are not enough. You have failed too many times. Nothing will ever change. But those voices do not speak for me. My voice has always spoken hope. My voice has always called you closer, not farther away. Today, I simply want your attention. Not because I need it, but because your heart needs peace more than another distraction. My child, there are seasons when life becomes so busy that you stop listening to what truly matters. You begin chasing answers instead of seeking wisdom. You begin carrying burdens you were never meant to carry. You begin believing everything depends on your own strength. That is where exhaustion begins. Not because life became difficult, but because you forgot. You were never meant to walk alone. Every burden you have been carrying can be placed into my hands. Every fear can be surrendered. Every anxious thought can be replaced with trust. One decision, one prayer, one quiet moment can begin changing the direction of your heart. My beloved child, do not measure your life by what has not happened yet. Do not compare your journey with someone else's success. You cannot see everything I am preparing. You cannot imagine the doors that are already beginning to open. Sometimes The greatest blessings arrive quietly, not with noise, not with applause, but with a peace that slowly fills your heart. Long before your circumstances begin to change. That is how my work often begins. From the inside. Before it becomes visible. On the outside. My child. Take one slow breath. Release the pressure to have every answer. Release the fear of tomorrow. Release the weight of yesterday. You are standing in a brand new moment. And with every new moment comes another opportunity to trust me. Quietly pray. Lord, open my heart today. Help me hear your voice. Above every fear. Above every distraction. Lead my steps with wisdom. Fill my heart with peace. And teach me to trust you. One day at a time. Amen. Stay with me. Because what I am about to reveal next may completely change the way you see the season you are living through right now. The voice you have been ignoring may be the one that leads you forward. My beloved child, stay with me. Do not let your attention drift away. Because what I want to place upon your heart today may answer questions you have quietly carried for a very long time. There have been moments when you asked, Lord, where are you? Why does everything feel so uncertain? Why does it seem like nothing is changing? I heard every one of those questions. Even the ones you never spoke aloud. And today, I want you to hear my answer. I have never been far from you. Not for a single moment. Even when your faith felt weak, my love remained strong. Even when your hope became fragile, my hand never stopped holding you. My child, sometimes you become so focused on what is missing that you overlook everything I have already placed into your life. The strength you found after believing you had nothing left. The kindness someone unexpectedly showed you. The opportunity that appeared when every other door seemed closed. Those were not accidents. They were quiet reminders that I have always been working. Even when you could not see it. Never believe that I only move through extraordinary moments. Many of my greatest blessings arrive quietly. One conversation, one decision, one unexpected opportunity, one peaceful moment that changes everything. My beloved child, do not let fear become the loudest voice inside your heart. Fear always tells you to expect the worst. Faith reminds you that I am already walking ahead of you. Fear focuses on everything that could go wrong. Faith quietly whispers, you are not facing this alone. Choose carefully which voice you allow to guide your next step. Because the direction of your thoughts will often shape the direction of your life. My child, you have survived days you once believed would break you forever. Look at how far you have already come. There were mornings when getting out of bed felt impossible. There were seasons when your heart felt completely exhausted. Yet somehow, strength returned. Hope returned. Another beginning arrived. That strength did not come from your own ability alone. I was quietly restoring you, one day at a time. My beloved child, stop carrying the pressure to have your entire future figured out. You were never asked to know every answer. You were only asked to trust me with the next step. One faithful decision leads to another. One peaceful heart finds another reason to keep believing. That is how faith grows. Not all at once, but one moment at a time. My child, today, choose gratitude instead of anxiety. Choose hope instead of discouragement. Choose trust instead of endless worry. You cannot control everything that happens around you, but you can decide what fills your heart. Fill it with peace. Fill it with faith. Fill it with the confidence that you are deeply loved and never forgotten. Take one slow breath and quietly pray. Lord, help me recognize the blessings I have been overlooking. Give me wisdom for every decision. Give me courage when fear tries to stop me, and help me walk with confidence, knowing you are always with me. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to reveal why the challenge standing in front of you today may actually become the very thing that prepares you for the future you have been praying for. The door you think is closed may be protecting the future you cannot yet see. My beloved child, stay here with me. Do not rush past this moment, because what I want to reveal today may completely change the way you look at the challenges standing in front of you. You have been asking, Lord, why didn't this work? Why did that opportunity disappear? Why did that relationship change? Why did that door close? Those are honest questions. Questions I have heard many times before. But today, I want you to see what your eyes cannot yet see. Not every closed door is a loss. Sometimes it is protection. Sometimes it is preparation. Sometimes it is my way of keeping you from walking towards something that would have stolen the peace I have prepared for you. My child, there are moments when disappointment feels permanent. You convince yourself that because one plan failed, your future has failed too. But that is not the truth. One chapter does not decide the entire story. One delay does not cancel my purpose. One mistake cannot erase the plans I still have for your life. Do not stop believing simply because the road became difficult. Some of the greatest journeys begin with unexpected detours. My beloved child, think back to moments you once called your greatest disappointments. Now look again. How many of those moments eventually became unexpected blessings? The job you never received, the opportunity that disappeared, the person who walked away. At the time, you believed everything was falling apart. But later, you realized you were being guided toward something better. That is how my wisdom often works. You see one piece of the picture. I see the whole masterpiece. Trust me, even when you cannot yet understand. My child, do not spend your energy trying to force doors to open that I have gently closed. Instead, ask me to guide your steps toward the doors prepared especially for you. What belongs in your life will arrive at the right time. What is meant for you will not require you to abandon your peace, your values, or your faith. Never chase what I have not asked you to pursue. Walk with patience. Walk with wisdom. Walk with confidence. Because I know exactly where I am leading you. My beloved child, there are blessings already moving toward your life. Conversations you know nothing about. People you have not met. Opportunities you have not imagined. Prayers already being answered in ways you cannot yet recognize. Do not confuse silence with inactivity. Just because you cannot see me working does not mean I have stopped. The roots grow quietly before the tree reaches toward the sky. Your season is no different. Growth is already happening, even if you cannot yet measure it. My child, release the need to understand everything. Release the pressure to control tomorrow. Release the fear that keeps whispering, what if nothing changes? Instead, ask yourself, what if God is already preparing something better? That one question can replace anxiety with hope, fear with peace, doubt with trust. Take one quiet moment and pray, Lord, help me trust the doors you open and the doors you close. Give me patience when I do not understand. Give me courage to keep moving forward. And remind me that your plans are always greater than my fears. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to reveal why the person you are becoming today is preparing you for a blessing far greater than the one you have been asking for. The person you are becoming is preparing you for the blessing ahead. My beloved child, stay with me. You have listened with an open heart. Now let me show you something that many people never understand until much later in life. You keep asking, Lord, when will my situation change? But today, I want you to ask a different question. Lord, who are you shaping me to become? Because sometimes, the greatest miracle is not a change in your circumstances. It is a change within your heart. My child, pressure has a purpose. Not to destroy you, not to discourage you, but to strengthen the faith you did not know you possessed. Gold is refined by fire. A tree grows stronger by standing through storms. And your heart becomes wiser by continuing to trust, even when life feels uncertain. Do not fear the season you are walking through. Every challenge is teaching you something that comfort never could. My beloved child, you have spent too much time questioning your own worth. You compare your journey to people who were never meant to walk your path. You wonder why someone else seems to move ahead while your progress feels slow. Stop comparing. Comparison steals joy. Comparison weakens gratitude. Comparison blinds you to the beautiful work already happening inside your own life. I created your story to be different. Your purpose cannot be measured against someone else's timeline. Walk faithfully, not competitively. My child, never believe that slow progress means no progress. Every day, you choose hope instead of fear. You are growing. Every day, you choose forgiveness instead of bitterness. You are becoming stronger. Every day, you choose faith instead of worry. Your heart is being transformed. Those small decisions will shape the future you have been praying for. Do not underestimate the power of quiet obedience. My beloved child, there are people watching your life without you realizing it. They notice how you respond to disappointment. They notice how you speak during difficult seasons. They notice whether you choose peace or panic. Your life may become the encouragement someone else needs to keep believing. That is why the way you walk today matters more than you know. My child, do not carry yesterday's failures into today's opportunities. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You have learned. You have grown. You have survived. And through every difficult season, I have been preparing you for what comes next. Nothing has been wasted. Not one prayer. Not one lesson. Not one tear. Everything has been shaping the person you are becoming. Today, take one quiet moment and thank me, not only for the blessings you have already received, but also for the lessons that made you stronger. Quietly pray, Lord, shape my heart into the person you created me to be. Help me choose faith when fear appears. Help me choose peace when life becomes uncertain. And help my life reflect your goodness wherever I go. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to reveal why the answer you have been waiting for may already be closer than you ever imagined. The answer you have been waiting for may already be closer than you realize. My beloved child, stay with me. Do not let your heart grow impatient, because what I want you to understand today has the power to replace uncertainty with confidence. For so long, you have been asking, Lord, when will you answer me? When will I finally see things change? When will this waiting season come to an end? Those questions have never offended me. I have heard every one of them. But today, I want you to look beyond the waiting. Because while you have been waiting, I have been working quietly, faithfully, without stopping for even one moment. My child, not everything that matters can be seen immediately. A sunrise begins long before the first light appears. A harvest begins long before the fruit becomes visible. In the same way, many of the answers you have been praying for have already begun, even if your eyes cannot recognize them yet. Do not lose heart, simply because you cannot see every detail Trust the process. Trust my timing. Trust my wisdom. My beloved child, you often believe that I am late. But I have never arrived late. I have never forgotten a single promise. I have never ignored a sincere prayer. Sometimes the answer requires preparation. Not because I am delaying your blessing, but because I am preparing your heart to receive it wisely. What comes too early can easily be lost, but what arrives at the right moment often becomes a lasting blessing. That is why patience is never wasted. My child, there are opportunities already moving toward you. People whose paths will soon cross yours. Conversations that will encourage you. Doors that will open at exactly the right time. Do not become discouraged simply because you cannot see them today. The future is unfolding, one faithful step at a time. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Every step you take with faith brings you closer to the purpose I have prepared for you. My beloved child, do not allow temporary disappointment to become a permanent mindset. You are stronger than you realize. You have already overcome more than you once believed possible. Think about every season you thought would defeat you. Yet here you are, still standing, still hoping, still searching for my voice. That is not weakness. That is evidence that my strength has been carrying you all along. My child, stop measuring your progress by what others have. Stop believing you are falling behind. Every life has its own season. Every journey has its own purpose. I have never asked you to become someone else. I have only asked you to faithfully become the person I created you to be. Walk confidently. Walk humbly. Walk with peace. Because your purpose does not depend on keeping up with someone else's path. It depends on faithfully walking the path prepared for you. Today, take one quiet moment. Lift your heart above every worry and pray, Lord, teach me to trust, even when I cannot see what you are preparing. Help me remain faithful while I continue waiting. Fill my heart with peace. Replace my fear with hope. And remind me that your timing is always perfect. Amen. Stay with me, because in the next part, I want to reveal why the breakthrough you have been praying for often begins at the exact moment You choose to completely place your future into my hands. The future you are hoping for begins with the faith you choose today. My beloved child, stay with me. You have come this far. Do not let your heart become distracted now, because what I want to remind you today may become the strength you carry long after this message ends. There have been days when you wondered if your prayers were reaching heaven. There were moments when silence made you question whether anything was changing at all. But my child, silence does not mean I have stopped working. There are seasons when my greatest work happens quietly, beyond what your eyes can currently understand. Never mistake what you cannot see for what I am not doing. My beloved child, think about how many times you believed you had reached the end of your strength, yet somehow you kept going. One more step, one more day, one more prayer, one more beginning. That strength was never created by your circumstances. It was born from the faith I continued placing inside your heart, even when you believed your faith was small. It was enough to keep moving forward. And sometimes one faithful step is all that is needed to begin a brand new chapter. My child, do not become discouraged when life moves more slowly than you expected. Some of the most beautiful things take time. The tallest trees do not appear overnight. The brightest sunrise does not happen in a single second. Everything beautiful grows one moment at a time. Your life is no different. I am not rushing the work I am doing within you, because what lasts is built patiently. What lasts is built with wisdom. What lasts is built on a foundation that cannot be shaken. My beloved child, stop looking at everything that still feels incomplete. Instead, look at how far you have already come. You are wiser. You are stronger. You are more compassionate. You are more patient than you once were. Those changes may seem small, but together they are transforming the person you are becoming. Never underestimate the quiet victories that happen inside your heart. They often become the beginning of the visible blessings that follow. My child, there are people who will cross your path in the days ahead. Some will need encouragement. Some will need hope. Some will simply need someone willing to listen. Do not overlook those moments. A kind word, a gentle smile, a patient heart. These simple acts can become the answer to someone else's silent prayer. You may never know how deeply your kindness touches another life. But I see it. I remember it. And no act of love is ever wasted. My beloved child, do not allow fear to convince you that your future has already been decided. Your story is still unfolding. Every sunrise brings another opportunity to choose faith, to choose peace, to choose wisdom. Do not let yesterday steal today's courage. Do not let tomorrow steal today's gratitude. Live fully in the moment I have given you, because today is where faith becomes action. Today is where hope begins to grow. My child, take one quiet moment, right where you are. Breathe deeply. Release every anxious thought. Release every burden you have been carrying. And pray, Lord, thank you for never leaving my side. Help me trust you when I cannot see the entire path. Give me wisdom for every decision. Give me peace that is stronger than fear. And help me become a source of hope wherever you lead me. Amen. Stay with me, because in the final part, I want to leave you with one promise that will remind you, no matter where life leads, you will never walk alone. Walk forward in peace. You have never been alone. My beloved child, if you have stayed with me until this moment, then let these final words rest gently upon your heart. This message was not placed before you to fill your heart with fear. It was placed before you to remind you of something the world often tries to make you forget. You are not alone. You never have been. And you never will be. Even when the road became uncertain, I was walking beside you. Even when your heart felt overwhelmed, I remained faithful. Even when you questioned whether anyone truly understood, I understood. I knew every silent prayer before you whispered it. I knew every hidden tear before it ever fell. Nothing about your life has escaped my attention. My child, as you move forward today, do not carry fear into the future. Carry faith. Do not carry bitterness into new relationships. Carry forgiveness. Do not carry yesterday's disappointments into today's opportunities. Carry hope. Every new day is a fresh beginning. Every new step is another opportunity to trust me. Do not allow one painful season to convince you that every season will be the same. Life changes. People change. Circumstances change. But my love never changes. It remains constant. It remains faithful. It remains with you through every chapter. My beloved child, there will be moments when you cannot understand why certain things happened. Do not rush to find every answer. Some answers require time. Some lessons can only be understood by looking back. One day, you will see how I protected you when you thought I was delaying you, how I redirected you when you believed you were being rejected, how I strengthened you when you felt completely exhausted. Nothing has been wasted. Not your prayers. Not your tears. Not your waiting. Every moment has been shaping the person you are becoming. My child, walk through this day with confidence. Not because everything will be easy, but because you know who walks beside you when uncertainty comes. Choose faith. When fear appears, choose peace. When disappointment visits, choose hope. Those choices, made one moment at a time, will shape the future you have been praying for. Never underestimate the power of a heart that refuses to stop trusting. My beloved child, before you continue with your day, take one quiet moment. Slow your breathing. Lift your heart toward me and pray. Lord, thank you for walking beside me, even when I could not see you. Thank you for every lesson, every blessing, and every new beginning. Guide my thoughts today. Guide my words. Guide my decisions. Help me become a source of kindness, a source of peace, and a reflection of your love wherever I go. Amen. My child, remember this truth. When life becomes difficult, remember it. When fear tries to fill your mind, remember it. When the road ahead feels uncertain, I am still with you. I am still guiding you. I am still strengthening you. The future is not held together by your own strength. It is held by my faithfulness. So keep moving. Keep believing. Keep praying. Keep choosing hope. One faithful step at a time. Because every step taken with trust brings you closer to the purpose I have prepared for your life. If these words brought peace to your heart, carry that peace into every conversation, into every decision, into every challenge you face today. And if someone came into your thoughts while listening, take a quiet moment to pray for them. Your simple prayer may become the encouragement they have been waiting for. Go forward with courage. Go forward with wisdom. Go forward, knowing this promise will never change. You are loved. You are seen. You are never forgotten. And wherever this day leads, I will walk with you every step of the way. May God's peace guard your heart. May His wisdom guide your path. And may His unfailing love remain with you today and always. God bless you.